a model, a role model, someone that have done it, and you know, someone happy about all this. So what would you say to someone that is experiencing all these horrible feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, I've met different kinds of people. For example, I mentioned how people will turn to hormone treatment as a coping mechanism, which I mentioned last week. And there are others that will go as far as seeking medical help. And that would mean like surgery, gender reassignment surgery. But there are others out there that will just, you know, maybe not do neither of that and just you know, use wearing clothes and so forth. But there are many out there that will maybe just have the top surgery done, for example, but not the bottom surgery. And they're still suffering with dysphoria. They still feel strange and weird. One or two people that I've met in the LGBTQ community. So yeah, it's quite a wide subject, really, Eugenia. All the symptoms and everything around dysphoria, how people are affected by it. Like I said, everybody's different.
So when you said you met, you know, you met people with these feelings during your tour, when they come to you and they ask you for, what should I do? How do I cope? Tell me something. What do you tell them? Because of course, you know, you need to be also a professional, a medical professional to do certain things. So what can we say to someone that is experiencing these horrible feelings?
What I would say is you could turn to medications as a strategy. There are other ways of getting support. That could be seeking a therapist, a gender identity, a specialist therapist for those suffering with gender dysphoria, or even a therapist within itself. I would also suggest, because, you know, I went through this a decade ago, so I've been through some of the things that we've spoken about already. Also, what I would also do, you know, when making an assessment or an evaluation, you know, people that are seeking therapy, whether it be during or after puberty, you know, even if it means it's going as far as surgical intervention or just hormones. What I would also suggest to people out there is that they should try and connect with people like themselves.
Yes, that's probably the best way.
Yeah, absolutely. Because for many out there, it can be very, very painful, and to many, it can even be paralysing.
Absolutely.
Because I've experienced that. So it's very important that you have some kind of support, whether you're in the closet or out of the closet, basically.
Yes. So there is a lot of support. Of course, the first will be, you know, seek help with a medical professional. There are lots of organizations that offer support for mental health as well. If you experience suicidal thoughts, remember 116123. You can call for free the Samaritans at any given time, and they're there ready to deal with that. And most of it, you are loved. You know, there is a lot of people that loves you, no matter who you are, and that is it has to be the message.
Absolutely, because, you know, even if you're going through difficult circumstances and you may not have that family support, remember there is a support network out there, and it's really important within the LGBTQ that you support one another. What I also suggest you do within the trans community is try not just support one another, but also get onto social media, start connecting with people like yourself, because, you know, we have the internet now, the world's become a smaller place, and even if it's a friend or someone to talk to, whether it's at a distance or to take part in some support group online, You know, you've got social media, you've got Facebook. So there is help out there, and it can be lonely for many people out there, because I've been there. It can be lonely. So any of those going through dysphoria,
Yes.
and there's many out there that are struggling with it too at the same time. So I think it's really important to get that support network, or even if it's just a friend, like I said, and just basically get out there, you know, get in the chat room,
Yes.
get on Facebook.
Yes. Get
Start
to know other
connecting.
people. Yes, that's important because you are loved. And Lee, incredibly, because this, you know, is such an incredible topic, and we always chit-chat a lot about it, but with important messages. Unfortunately, we run out of time for today, but you'll be back here next week, same time. Is that correct?
Absolutely, LQT.
Yes.
LDC for LGBT.
And don't forget, Transmangelic is the book from Lee David Carter. So you can buy it. If you go on glitterbeam.co.uk, you see it on the home page, you click and buy it right now. Thank you, Lee. Have a great day.
Absolutely. Thank you. And if they need to message me, they can reach me at info@leedavidcarter.com or T.
This is Glitterbeam.